What are the three most important things to speed up my fat loss? I'm going to be able to explain what is the most important about the fat loss, but not only it will allow you to lose your fat faster and faster, but if you don't do them, any effort is going to actually counterproductive. And in long term, you might experience fat gain as opposed to fat loss. In order for me to explain the fat loss principles to you, we've got to ask ourselves what body fat is. And what body fat is basically a component of aging or an activity. As we grow older, we grow fatter. And I give example of a woman at 20 years old, a woman is 20% body fat. If she eats the same, if she exercises the same, and simply natural aging process will add 5% to her body fat, which means not necessarily she will increase her weight by that much, but the composition will change by 5%, so she will be 25% body fat. At the age 30, 25. At age 40, another 5%. At age 50, another 5. And at age 60, an average woman, regardless of her weight, is about 40% body fat. So what can we do to get rid of this aging marker? Well, there are three fundamental things that I would like to do, and I found that it's been successful. Number one, as we age, we lose muscle. We desperately have to exercise in order to keep the muscle on. Not only that, but the muscle also makes your bones stronger. It tugs on your bones, and that's what makes your bone thicker and your bones healthier. Now, not just any type of exercise. As we age, we have to adjust. The impact on our bodies has to be measured and adjusted to our age. If I play football or soccer or basketball at age 20, I can jump, run. At age 40 and 50, if I do the same activities, I'm going to end up in a hospital probably. So the types of exercises have to be moderate, a little bit moderate. So the impact matters, the durations of exercise will matter, and also the types of equipment will also matter. So what exercise is the best? The best types of exercises and the base types of equipment is your own body. It knows exactly how it moves through the range of motions that it's not hurtful to you, as opposed to machines which actually will put you through a straight lines and what the machine is designed to do, but not your own body. So body weight exercises are superior to machines, especially as we age. How about durations of exercise? Well, that's another component that we have to adjust as we age. In order for us to really lose body fat, we have to have plenty of sleep, because our sleep determines how much exercise we can do it safely. If we exercise despite not being rested, we put our bodies into the state of stress, fight or flight. The cortisol would be released, and we're actually going to be gaining fat. So we have to adjust it, we have to lower the intensity, and we have to exercise with our own body weight. That's the best way for longevity and for long-lasting results. That besides exercises again, it has to be done regardless whether you want to lose fat or whether you want to maintain. Exercises have to be done in order to preserve your health. It makes your heart stronger, it makes your lungs more efficient, it keeps your joints lubricated. No excuse, you have to find an exercise. It is what type and what's the safest for you. Now, the second fundamental in body fat loss is your diet. Your diet, it's not simply counting calories. Your diet is primarily macronutrients distribution and what you're actually going to put in your mouth. So we want to de-emphasize calories as much as possible. Preoccupations with calories, it's a secondary thing. But we have to address fat, protein, carbohydrates as we age. And the formula is very simple. The older we get, the more protein and fat we should consume. And the reason why is that the protein that you are able to stimulate to be put on your muscles needs building blocks, and those building blocks is protein. Also, fat consumption has to go higher. Two reasons. One, it makes you feel good. It makes you full. It also provides building blocks for hormones, hair, skin. All are becoming better if our consumption of good fats is at the appropriate level. And by good fat, I mean butter, it could be meat. Avoid seed oils. But saturated fats are good. They're very stable and great to cook with and consume. Carbohydrates are to be avoided, especially when we try to lose fat. When we eat carbohydrates and they turn into blood glucose, blood sugar, that reaction is followed immediately by insulin being secreted. And high insulin and insulin hormone is a storing hormone. You will not lose body fat efficiently, if at all. So if you consume carbohydrates, you most likely will not lose body fat. How much carbohydrates is going to be needed in order to get our body fat to be utilized as fuel? That will vary, and you have to experiment a bit with it. If you are sensitive, if you're overweight and you are sensitive to sugar, you crave sugars and carbohydrates, unfortunately, you may have to forego the consumption of carbohydrates for some time, not all the time, but for the initial phase where your body has to restore its proper hormonal balance. So as a rule of thumb, when I start the program with a client, we will try to reduce carbohydrates to about 100 grams per day and increase fats and protein by the same amount that we reduce carbohydrates. So there is no calorie deficit. You're simply substituting calories, which are bad, that's sugar and carbohydrates, with good calories, protein and fat. So there should be no feeling of being hungry, just the opposite. You should feel satisfied from the very beginning. Again, my breakfast, if I am to have breakfast, and then you can delay having breakfast all the way to 11 or even at lunchtime, scrambled eggs with butter and bacon, it's a phenomenal start of the day. So to summarize, exercise with body weight are safer, and if you're able to do them, they cause less stress on your body, and you can do them anywhere. I want to emphasize the most important thing about exercise is that it has to be consistent. It has to be a habit, just like brushing your teeth. If you do it here and there, that's not the way to succeed. You have to have a very steady plan when it comes to exercise. Number 2, increase your proteins and fats. And number 3, reduce the carbohydrates. Reduce the carbohydrates even to a total elimination if your body fat is stubborn. In the next video, I will explain how much time do I need to lose 10 pounds of fat.